Welcome back, my cosmically displaced cubicle dwellers. I'm your quantum superposed interdimensional real estate agent, simultaneously showing properties and filing vacancy reports across infinite realities. You're tuned into the Multiverse Employee Handbook, the only podcast that treats your cosmic address like a premium location listing in the universe's least desirable neighborhood. Speaking of questionable location choices, I'm delighted to report that Quantum Improbability Solutions has implemented what they're calling void-based workplace optimization. The executives discovered through rigorous spatial analysis that our corporate headquarters might be situated in the statistical center of cosmic nothingness, a 2 billion light-year wide bubble of premium emptiness. Their solution? Lean into it. All meetings are now held in maximally empty conference rooms featuring 20% fewer chairs than the cosmic average. And the new Employee Handbook includes a mandatory section on embracing your insignificant cosmic coordinates. The real estate department, recently rebranded as Vacuum Solutions and Spatial Minimalism, has begun marketing our location as exclusive cosmic suburbia with unparalleled void views. Though I should note that when the facilities manager tried to order new office furniture, the delivery company's GPS couldn't locate us because apparently we exist in what they termed the universe's largest residential dead zone. Today we're exploring the mind-bending possibility that Earth isn't just a pale blue dot. We might be a pale blue dot floating in the universe's equivalent of the middle of absolutely nowhere. Scientists are gathering evidence that our entire cosmic neighborhood sits inside what they call the KBC void, a region so cosmically rural that it makes rural Nebraska look like downtown Manhattan. This cosmic isolation might actually solve one of physics' biggest mysteries, while simultaneously making us the most exclusive and lonely residents in the observable universe. But first, gather round the Quantum Property Assessment Department, my gravitationally disadvantaged galactic suburbanites, for a tale that would make even the most optimistic cosmic real estate agent question their commission structure. I present to you The Great Cosmic Real Estate Scandal, a story about what happens when your premium downtown cosmic coordinates turn out to be the universe's largest vacant lot, especially when you've been paying metropolitan tax rates for what amounts to rural farmland in the middle of absolutely nowhere. In the fluorescent-lit realm of Quantum Improbability Solutions, specifically in the Interdimensional Property Acquisitions Department, which existed in a superposition of prime cosmic location and the universe's most expensive middle of nowhere, Beverly was having what could charitably be called an existential real estate crisis. It had started, as these things often do, with an urgent message materializing in Beverly's inbox with the gravitational equivalent of a foreclosure notice. Subject: urgent. Cosmic location audit required. From Universal Real Estate at cosmictruthassessment.void. To Beverly at quantumimprobabilitysolutions.com. Beverly, our satellite surveys have detected significant discrepancies in your filed cosmic coordinates. Your building permits list QIS headquarters as Premium Universal Downtown Core, Prime Cosmic Real Estate Zone 1A. However, preliminary void mapping indicates you may be located in what our assessors term the statistical center of cosmic nowhere. Please conduct immediate spatial density analysis to determine if your organization has been paying metropolitan universe tax rates for what appears to be rural cosmic farmland pricing. Cosmic audit scheduled for next fiscal eon. Regards, the Department of Universal Truth in Advertising. Beverly stared at her cosmic positioning display, which cheerfully indicated that QIS occupied coordinates designated as Galactic Center Adjacent, Premium Void Views. The marketing materials had been quite clear. Live where the universe's most successful matter congregates, and convenient to all major cosmic attractions. What they hadn't mentioned was that convenient apparently meant only 2 billion light-years away from anything interesting. She pulled up the interdimensional property assessment files, cross-referencing them with the latest cosmic density surveys. The numbers were troubling. According to the 2 mass extended source catalog, their entire cosmic neighborhood showed a consistent 20% deficit in stellar real estate compared to universal averages. The X-ray cluster surveys were even worse, 15 to 30% fewer galactic developments within a 140 million parsec radius. "This can't be right," Beverly muttered, frantically recalibrating her cosmic GPS. "We're supposed to be in the universe's equivalent of Manhattan, not—" She paused, checking the void classification database. "Not Cosmic Rural Route 1, middle of absolutely nowhere, universal postal code empty." That's when the square-haired boss materialized beside her desk, his hair maintaining perfect cubic geometry, despite what appeared to be several laws of physics having nervous breakdowns in his presence. "Beverly," he announced, somehow managing to make her name sound like a cosmic real estate violation. "I've been reviewing our quarterly spatial efficiency reports. Outstanding work on the void optimization metrics." "Sir," Beverly began carefully, "I think there might be some confusion. We're not optimizing for void space. We appear to be void space. Our entire cosmic neighborhood is essentially empty. We're living in what amounts to the universe's largest vacant lot." The square-haired boss's expression shifted through several geometric impossibilities before settling on what could generously be called entrepreneurial denial. "Beverly, you're thinking about this all wrong. We're not in a void, we're in an exclusive void. Do you know how rare it is to find 2 billion light-years of uninterrupted cosmic privacy? We're not isolated. We're curated." Beverly pulled up the gravitational flow charts. "But sir, the bulk flow measurements show all surrounding matter moving away from us at over 400 kilometers per second. We're literally in a cosmic evacuation zone." "Exactly!" The square-haired boss clapped his hands, creating a sound that seemed to echo across multiple dimensions. "Premium cosmic drainage. No crowding, no traffic, no noisy neighbors hosting galactic collision parties at all hours. We've accidentally achieved what every major corporation dreams of, a completely self-contained cosmic business district with zero competition for parking." Beverly stared at the data streaming across her monitors. The statistical analysis was damning. The probability of randomly ending up in such a massive, underdense region was roughly 1 in 20 to 1 in 50. They hadn't just moved to the cosmic suburbs. They'd somehow relocated to the universe's equivalent of a desert island. "Sir, what about the property taxes? We've been paying premium cosmic real estate rates based on our filed coordinates as universal downtown core. If we're actually in rural cosmic Route 1, we might be entitled to substantial refunds spanning multiple cosmic epochs." The square-haired boss's expression went through what could only be described as a geometric phase transition. "Beverly, I want you to draft a memo to the Universal Tax Assessment Board. We're not seeking reclassification. We're seeking premium void designation. Frame our location as exclusive cosmic minimalism, where less is infinitely more. Market research shows that 73% of successful galactic civilizations prefer locations with unobstructed views of the cosmic microwave background." Beverly watched her boss stride away, somehow managing to walk in perfectly straight lines, despite the curved space-time around his cubic hair. She turned back to her cosmic positioning system, which was now displaying a cheerful message. Welcome to the KBC Void. Population, you and 20% fewer neighbors than expected. As she began drafting what would undoubtedly become the universe's most creatively worded real estate disclosure statement, Beverly couldn't help but wonder, in a cosmos where dark energy was driving everything apart anyway, was being pre-positioned in the emptiest possible neighborhood actually a form of cosmic insider trading? Her computer chimed with a new message from the marketing department. Urgent! Please provide catchier name for our cosmic location. The void where dreams go to die is testing poorly with focus groups. Beverly sighed, a sound that seemed to propagate across the local cosmic structure with unusual clarity due to the reduced matter density. She typed back, "How about exclusive cosmic desert resort? All the space you never knew you needed." After all, if you're going to live in the middle of cosmic nowhere, you might as well charge premium rates for the privilege. And that brings us to the fascinating science behind what Beverly discovered, the very real possibility that we're living in one of the universe's largest empty regions. Unlike the conveniently plot-sized voids of science fiction, where spaceships dramatically emerge from the emptiness between stars, the KBC void represents something far more profound and unsettling. A cosmic neighborhood so vast and empty that it challenges our fundamental assumptions about our place in the universe. The cosmos, it turns out, isn't evenly distributed like a cosmic democracy where every region gets equal representation. Instead, it's structured more like an enormous three-dimensional spiderweb, what astronomers call the cosmic web. Imagine the universe as a vast sponge where galaxies cluster along thin filaments like cities connected by highways, while enormous voids stretch between them like cosmic prairies. Most voids span a few 100 million light-years, which is already mind-bogglingly large. But the KBC void, named after astronomers Keenan, Barger, and Cowie, who first mapped our local cosmic desert, appears to be roughly 2 billion light-years across and 20% less dense than the cosmic average. To put this in perspective, if the observable universe were the size of Earth, the KBC void would be larger than Asia. We're not just living in the cosmic suburbs. We might be the universe's most isolated rural residents, floating in a bubble of nothingness so large that light from its edges started traveling toward us before complex life evolved on Earth. The discovery emerged gradually, like realizing your neighborhood is quieter than usual because everyone moved away decades ago.
Goodbye.
Multiple independent surveys, infrared galaxy counts, X-ray cluster mappings, radio observations, all painted the same picture. We're surrounded by significantly less stuff than the universe's instruction manual suggests we should be. When we return from this brief quantum property reassessment, we'll dive deeper into how living in cosmic nowhere might actually solve cosmology's biggest mystery, the Hubble tension, and explore why this discovery has some physicists questioning whether we've accidentally stumbled into the universe's most exclusive and statistically improbable address. Welcome back, my cosmically underprivileged location scouts. While you were away, our automated void detection system completed its quarterly density audit and cheerfully reported that the QIS cafeteria achieves an impressive 15% matter deficit compared to cosmic averages, though this might simply reflect the quality of interdimensional vending machine selections. Meanwhile, executives at Quantum Improbability Solutions have been fermenting some new ideas about void advantage marketing, with early proposals including rebranding our cosmic coordinates as premium emptiness real estate and offering guided tours of the most nothing you'll ever experience. Though I should note that the liability waivers for cosmic insignificance are surprisingly complex. Now that we've established our potentially unfortunate cosmic address, let's examine exactly how astronomers figured out we might be living in the universe's equivalent of a ghost town. The story begins with what seemed like routine cosmic surveying, the kind of methodical, unglamorous work that makes accounting look thrilling by comparison. The breakthrough came when multiple independent research teams started noticing the same uncomfortable pattern. No matter which direction they looked or which wavelength they used, the local universe consistently showed up as suspiciously sparse. It's like conducting a neighborhood census and discovering that every adjacent zip code has inexplicably fewer residents than the national average. The 2 mass-extended source catalog, which sounds like a cosmic customer database but is actually a comprehensive infrared survey covering 90% of the sky, revealed galactic underdensity across 37,080 square degrees. That's not a small sample size. It's like surveying 3/4 of the visible universe and finding it consistently underwhelming. X-ray observations added insult to cosmic injury, detecting 15 to 30% fewer galaxy clusters within our local cosmic neighborhood than theoretical models predicted. But here's where it gets mathematically uncomfortable. The statistical probability of randomly finding yourself in such a large, deep void ranges from roughly 1 in 20 to 1 in 50. In cosmic terms, that's like winning a lottery you never wanted to enter, and the prize is existential isolation on an unimaginable scale. Think of it this way. Imagine Quantum Improbability Solutions as a typical office building in what you assumed was downtown Manhattan.
Taxi!
You've been paying Manhattan rent, expecting Manhattan amenities, and bragging about your Manhattan address. Then you discover that your building, along with every other building for hundreds of miles in every direction, is actually located in the middle of Wyoming. And somehow the GPS satellites have been lying to everyone for decades. The cosmic web structure we mentioned earlier isn't just a pretty metaphor. It's a fundamental organizing principle that shapes how matter clusters across cosmic scales. Galaxies form along filaments like pearls on cosmic strings, connected by gravity and dark matter scaffolding that took billions of years to construct. Voids form naturally in this process, like bubbles in cosmic foam, but most span a few 100 million light-years at most. The KBC void appears to be what cosmologists politely term statistically anomalous, which is scientific speak for this shouldn't exist, but here we are anyway. Its 2 billion light-year diameter makes it roughly 7 times larger than typical cosmic voids, occupying a volume that could contain thousands of Milky Way-sized galaxies if it weren't, well, mostly empty. Recent bulk flow measurements have made the situation even more uncomfortable for cosmic mediocrity enthusiasts. The Cosmic Flows 4 Galaxy Catalog, which tracks how galaxies move relative to the cosmic expansion, shows matter fleeing our local region at speeds exceeding 400 kilometers per second. It's as if we're sitting in the cosmic equivalent of a sinking ship, watching all our neighbors evacuate at velocities that create what researchers diplomatically call 4.8 sigma tension with standard cosmological predictions. In statistical terms, 4.8 sigma means the odds of this happening randomly are roughly 1 in several million, the kind of improbability that makes physicists question whether their models are broken or whether the universe has developed a peculiar sense of humor about cosmic real estate distribution. Now, you might reasonably wonder why any of this cosmic real estate drama matters beyond making us feel cosmically insignificant. The answer lies in one of modern physics' most persistent headaches, the Hubble tension. A problem so frustrating that it's driven respectable cosmologists to consider increasingly exotic explanations, including the possibility that we're terrible at measuring cosmic distances, that dark energy behaves differently than expected, or that the fundamental laws of physics require a warranty repair.
Yes, that's it!
Here's the setup. When astronomers measure the universe's expansion rate using nearby objects, supernovae, variable stars, and other cosmic distance markers within a few billion light-years, they consistently get a value around 73 kilometers per second per megaparsec. But when they calculate the same expansion rate using the cosmic microwave background radiation from the early universe, they get approximately 67 kilometers per second per megaparsec. This 8 to 10% discrepancy might sound trivial, but in cosmology terms, it's like measuring the same highway with two different methods and consistently getting answers that differ by 50 miles. The tension has reached what physicists call 5 sigma significance, which is statistics speak for this is definitely not a coincidence, and someone needs to explain what's happening before we all lose our collective minds.
Oh, no!
It's the kind of problem that makes grad students switch to theoretical poetry and causes tenured professors to mutter about early retirement.
Yup.
Enter our cosmic void as an unexpected solution. Picture the void as an enormous cosmic hill that matter has been rolling down for billions of years. As galaxies flee our underdense region toward the denser cosmic neighborhoods beyond, they create what physicists call gravitational outflow effects. Essentially, we're measuring cosmic expansion while sitting in the universe's equivalent of a drainage basin, where everything appears to be moving away faster than it actually is. This isn't just theoretical hand-waving. Recent studies by researchers like Mazurenko and colleagues have demonstrated this mechanism works quantitatively. Their 2025 analysis shows the Hubble constant h0, that's h with a subscript 0, decreases with redshift exactly as the void model predicts, high in our local cosmic backwater, but returning to cosmic microwave background values once you escape our gravitational influence. It's like discovering that your speedometer reads fast because you've been driving downhill for the past billion years. The mathematical elegance is almost suspicious. The void hypothesis predicts that local measurements should show faster expansion rates, while distant observations should match early universe values, precisely what astronomers observe. It's as if the universe designed a perfect cosmic practical joke. Make local residents think space is expanding faster than it actually is by parking them in the one location where gravitational effects create exactly the right illusion. The void solution also addresses what cosmologists call the coincidence problem, why we happen to live during the exact cosmic epoch when dark energy becomes dominant. If we're in a void, some of the acceleration we attribute to dark energy might actually be local gravitational effects. It's like discovering that what you thought was a fundamental force of nature was actually just living in a neighborhood with unusual drainage patterns. This connects to broader questions about cosmic homogeneity and whether the universe actually follows the rules we've assumed. The cosmological principle, the foundational assumption that the universe looks the same everywhere on large scales, faces its most serious challenge if we're genuinely located in such a statistically improbable region. It's the difference between living in a typical suburban neighborhood and discovering you're the only residents of a cosmic nature preserve that spans half the observable universe. Well, my cosmically displaced real estate refugees, we've reached the end of another quantum property assessment. Today we've learned that in the multiverse of cosmic geography, every neighborhood exists in a superposition of prime location and middle of nowhere, until observed by confused astrophysicists wielding increasingly sophisticated void detection equipment. We've discovered that living in the KBC void might solve the Hubble tension while simultaneously making us the universe's most exclusive rural residents. The kind of cosmic isolation that real estate agents would market as unparalleled privacy and zero light pollution from neighboring galaxy clusters. Though I suspect somewhere in the quantum foam of reality, there's a universe where quantum improbability solutions actually secure downtown cosmic real estate at reasonable prices. The Hubble tension was resolved through better interdimensional customer service, and Beverly received a promotion instead of an existential crisis about cosmic coordinates. The mounting evidence suggests we're not just observers of cosmic structure. We're participants in one of the universe's largest and most statistically improbable experiments in spatial minimalism. Whether this represents cosmic coincidence, anthropic selection effects, or simply the universe's peculiar sense of humor about real estate distribution remains to be determined by future surveys and increasingly sophisticated void mapping technology. Want to explore more quantum cosmic real estate chaos? Visit us at multiverseemployeehandbook.com, where you'll find fascinating void science, deep dives into cosmic emptiness, and our latest blog series, Minimalist Universe, Simple Living in Empty Space. And if you've enjoyed today's interdimensional property assessment adventure, why not share it with a fellow cosmic rural bumpkin? Perhaps you know someone who's always complaining about living in the middle of nowhere and needs to hear they might be literally correct on a universal scale. Or maybe you have a friend who's perpetually convinced their neighborhood lacks character. They deserve to learn that our entire cosmic region apparently lacks 20% of the matter it's supposed to have. Spread our signal like gravitational waves propagating through underdense space-time. This is your quantum coherent correspondent, reminding you that in the multiverse of cosmic real estate, we're all just organized matter trying to find meaning while floating in mostly empty space, paying premium prices for locations that may not actually exist, where we think they do. And as our square-haired boss discovered when the Universal Property Assessment Board finally returned his calls, premium void location confirmed. All the cosmic isolation you never knew you wanted. Now with 20% less universe than advertised.
The Multiverse Employee Handbook was created by Rob Corrigan. The host, David, is a professional voice actor who has digitized his voice through 11 Labs voice cloning technology. All episode thumbnails are created with OpenAI, and music and sound effects come from Pixabay, which are generated by human artists. Everything else, the writing, jokes, research, sound editing, and coffee consumption, is 100% human-made by a human. No cats are harmed in the making of this podcast. Visit our website for more information about the Multiverse Employee Handbook.